Sim, Pedro Pizarro. Aí isso tomou como seria.
So, you have an equation. We're looking at example 7, page 371, x squared minus 2x plus 4. Yes? I would like to sketch this particular equation, or I would like to know the maximum value of this equation. First step, you need to know the roots. Let's go sketch it. I need to know the roots first. So, in order to know the roots, equal to 0. Yes, remember that? So, either one thing is 0 or the other thing is 0. I have to find two numbers when multiplied with each other. There's 4. Two numbers added with each other equals minus 2. Wait, is this possible? 2 into 4 and 1. Wait, this one is not possible. Let me choose another one.
How do we add 2 with and multiply with 4?
No, let me choose another number because it's x plus minus 2 squared. My apologies.
Here's 9. 6.
5 and 6. Yes. So, two numbers multiplied with each other. Minus 5. Sorry, two numbers added with each other. Minus 5. Two numbers multiplied with each other is 6. Simple enough. You made about 500 of these. So you just see it and then get to the answer. Minus minus is positive. Subtract from each other is minus 5. So x minus 3 equals 0 or x minus 2 equals 0. One of them has to be 0 for the answer to be 0. So x is either 3 or x is 2. And now, I would like to find the minimum value. Then we have to do something that's called completing the square. Completing the square. All right. Watch carefully. I'm going to complete the square with another equation, an easier one, and then I'll come back to this one. I'll do an easier one, then I'll come back to this one. Yes? All right. Completing the square, I take half, 6x. I take half of the midterm, half of positive 6. What is half of positive 6? Positive 3. All right. Now I know this is a special product. X plus 3 squared, I know what it means already. X plus 3 squared gives what? X squared plus 6x plus 9. That is x plus 3 squared, special product. If I have to take it out of brackets, the answer would be x plus x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now, I do not want this positive 9. Why? My equation is this. This is my equation. What I have here is this. So, I have to subtract the 9. Why do subtract the 9? Because I don't want the 9. And after I'm done with that, I add this part back into the equation, minus 7. And this equals So what is my minimum value? My minimum value is, if it's positive inside the bracket, it's a negative coordinate for the x value. Again, you have an equation. I will give you another one here, especially for you. So, x squared plus 8x plus 10. I would like to know the minimum value of this specific quadratic equation. How do you get to know it immediately? Without drawing it, you complete the square. So what is completing the square? X. You take the half of 8, which is 4, squared. And you know x plus 4 squared equals what? X squared plus 8x plus 16. So you minus that 16, which you do not need, and then you add the 10 from the equation back. Plus 10. Sorry? Yes, because here is minus 7. Yeah? So what do you get? X plus 4 squared minus 6. So what is my minimum value? Minus 4 minus 6. That's my minimum value of that specific quadratic equation. It's at minus 4 minus 6. Yes? The other one.
Where does the 8x turn? How does the 8x get made?
What do you mean, how does it get made?
Or like,
This is the equation given to you. It's given to you.
how does the x squared that turn to 8? Where does the 8x?
How does this become 8x?
Yeah.
X plus 4 squared is a special product. Remember? This means x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 4. And then you have to multiply x with x with 4, 4 with x, 4 with 4. X times x squared. X times 4 plus 4x. 4 times x plus 4x again. There you have 8x. Yes? And then 4 times 4 is 16. So, x squared plus 10x minus 5. All right, so what do I need to do? X, half of 10. Half of 10 is 5. Squared. I know in my mind, remember, you do not have to write this. This is in your mind. That is in your mind. So that is x squared plus 10x plus 25. So what do? I subtract the 25, which I don't need. And then I add the minus 5 to it, which becomes x plus 5 squared minus 30. What is the minimum value? Minus 5 minus 30. Minus 5 minus 25. I do not need the minus 25, and I add the minus 5 of the existing function.
If it's positive in a bracket, it becomes negative.
Why is it minus 5 here?
No, why is it minus 25?
Because when I do x plus 5 squared, I get plus 25 at the end. When I expand it,
And if you don't need the 25, 25, so you subtract it.
Correct. So x plus 5 squared, when expanded, it becomes x squared plus 10x plus 25. The plus 25 is something I don't need. So what do? I subtract it again. So what am I left with? X squared plus 10x. When I subtract that 25. I subtract the 25 since I don't need it. I don't need it. Again.
You only need the minus 5, not the 25.
Another one. You have x squared. I will place a negative one. Minus 12x at 6. Find the minimum value of this particular equation. What do? Complete the square. X half of minus 12 is minus 6. Square. Special product. Since I know what is x minus 6 squared, that is x squared minus 12x at 36. The 36 or positive 36 I do not need. So what do I do with a positive 36? Subtract it. And then what do? I add the 6 from the remaining formula. Add 6. In term, it becomes x minus 6 squared minus 30. Yes, the minimum value of this specific equation, 6 minus 30. You can find these things in paper once. They can literally tell you, find the minimum value. So you have to complete the square.
If it's negative in the bracket,
It's positive. The first one? The first one we made, this one. No? Yes? So those who understand it can make the first equation we just did. Because here you have a 5, which is not a nice number.
because it's negative in the bracket.
Yes, if it's negative in the bracket, it's positive as a coordinate. If it's positive in the bracket, it's negative in the coordinate. If you're uncertain, you can still draw it. You can draw it now. Remember, in the exam, you don't have the time. So you practice outside of the exam. So when you get it in the exam, you can get to the answer easily.
Fíjate con acá. These things.
Yeah, so this is 3 plus 3. No, this is just give the corresponding value.
Entonces, corresponding value to either money.
So find algebraically the minimum value of the expression and corresponding value of x. Yes, exactly this. The minimum value is 3 of x. Minimum value of 3. Because it doesn't go below x is 3. See? This is the minimum value of 3. That x is 3.
Mas quando eu mandei a bracket,
Is the x value. No, it's the x value. I will make one, then we'll understand perfectly what I mean. Yes?
But if you
Mhm.
I say x value, right?
It's already given to you. Yeah. You don't have to do anything, it's there.
Mas eu sempre quando find the x value, como ela escreve, eu usei.
3, yes. The book is easier than the things that I give you.
Mas eu porque também que é harder for
Because in the exam, it will not be like the book. What do you mean?
Le cifra aqui sempre muita hora de que não sempre muita plus, então.
What do you mean plus? 0 is negative.
Sim, pensei, pero me quedan aqui não sempre este plus não.
It depends what it is. See, this is minus 7, so by definition, I do minus 7 at the end. This is minus 5, so I do minus 5 at the end.
Ah, ok, aqui não sempre me surpreende.
The last number. If it's positive 5, it's positive 5 at the end.
It's a question. Here, it's positive, but right, it becomes negative 4 to negative 6.
What do you mean? Yes, here. This is the minimum value.
So why doesn't it be positive 4
No, no.
negative?
It's positive.
Uh-huh.
So when it's positive in the brackets,
And it's
the
positive.
coordinate is negative. Correct.
Oh.
Completing the square. All right. Oops. Sketch the graph of this specific equation. It can tell you that. Yes? I'm not sure if I've seen it in CSEC, but it is in CAPE. They give you this, and then they give you 4 graphs, like this, and they say, which of the following is it? I've seen it at CAPE. I'm not sure I've seen it in CSEC. So you have to complete the square. They have to complete the square here. They give you 4 graphs. Yes. So the first thing you have to do is find the roots. You can do completing the square if you want to, but you need to find the roots as well. So the first step I do is I have to find the roots. Now I complete the square. Seven divided by 2 squared. Subtract. And then add 6. Then this was 4. 12, 1/4. Oops, still negative. So the coordinate is,
3.5 and 6.
and you still have to sketch it. So when they say sketch, you only need 3 points. What do you need? The values, -1 and -6. So where is it? -1. Here is -6. The minimum value is where? -3.5, which is somewhere here. And then the minimum y value is at -6.14. Let's place 6 over here. So where's the minimum value? Here. There it is. And then you sketch it. It goes through -1, reaches -6, and -6.14, and goes up again.
Can you scroll back up?
Yes? These are the coordinates. Yes? It went through these 3 points. Yes, your first step is to find the roots, find the minimum value, and then just draw it or sketch it.